their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic. Caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Southwest Sewer and Septic. CNC Farm and Home. Home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your number one electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Well, good evening, Lady Liberator basketball fans. We're coming to you from the campus of Marshfield High School tonight, where the Lady Liberators take on the Lady Blue Jays of Marshfield. Today's game is sponsored by Midmo Bank. We appreciate all that Mid-Missouri Bank does for our Liberator athletics and schools. Tonight will be opening round of conference play. Lady Jays coming into this contest ranked number 4th in Class 5 with the new state rankings coming out today. So a tall task is on hand here for the Lady Liberators tonight, as this will be the first ever Ozark Mountain Conference game for the Lady Liberator basketball program. So it should be an exciting one here tonight. Bolivar coming in with a record of 9-10 as they compete in Class 4. They fell to Camdenton on Thursday night of a final score of 67-60. And Marshfield coming in with a record of 15-4 as they compete in Class 5. And they defeated, their last game was they defeated the Walnut Grove Lady Tigers, the Class 1, number 2 state ranked, the Walnut Grove Lady Tigers 48-44. That coming last Monday. So it's been about 7 days since the Lady Jays. It's been exactly 7 days since the Lady Jays have taken the court. This game, Marshfield Bolivar, it's been a rival for a lot of years. There's been a lot of great games going all the way back from the 90s to the mid-2000s and all the way to today. This has been a very established rival throughout Southwest Missouri for many years. So I don't expect anything different this evening as these two teams take the court in less than 5 minutes. We've got about 5 minutes left till tip-off. I am Shania Franska. I am by myself tonight along with Mr. Kent running the camera over here and everything that all technical needs. He's got us taken care of tonight. And then we got Vince back at the studio tonight. So appreciate those guys. I always try to give them a shout out as many times as I can when I'm on the air, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do on here and to be able to bring you all these games for our Liberator athletics. So switching over from the girls, we've got the guys. They competed last week in the Liberator tournament. They fell to Branson on Saturday, so they finished 6th in the Liberator tournament last week. They will open conference play right back here tomorrow night against the Marshfield Blue Jays. So that will be the first ever Ozark Mountain Conference game for the Liberators. They will be right here in this same gymnasium about the same time kicking off. that is scheduled, JV scheduled to tip off at 5 with varsity following afterwards. So that will be tomorrow night for the Liberators. What's next for the Lady Liberators? They will compete here in Marshfield this evening, and then they will have a couple days off, and then they will have their conference season home opener against the Hillcrest Lady Hornets on Thursday evening. That will be a 3-game night, I believe one of the very first 3-game nights that the Lady Liberators have got to have all season. That will be a three-game night against the Lady Hornets, starting things up at 4:30 with the freshman team, followed by JV at 5:45, and then varsity will kick off around 7:15. So that's against Hillcrest on Thursday evening. And then the guys will be in action at home as well on Friday evening against the Hillcrest Hornets. Same schedule as follows with a 3-game night starting at 4:30. So a very, very busy week for Liberator basketball. Lots of different chances to get out there, catch some action. You got the Lady Liberators tonight, the Liberators tomorrow night, and then we end things at home both Thursday and Friday night. So I'd love to see lots of fans out there at the end of the week as the Liberators and Lady Liberators take on the Hillcrest Hornets and Lady Hornets on Thursday and Friday evening. Like I said, we've got an exciting one coming up here tonight. The Lady Liberators, I know their record doesn't look as good on paper, but they have lost 6 games. 6 out of the 10 games they've lost, take note, has been by 5 or less points. So they've played an extremely tough schedule. There's not really been an easy opponent all year long. They've played several state-ranked teams throughout the year. But I know that's what Coach Archer wants as he prepares for postseason, which is hard to believe. We are 4 weeks away today from the start of districts. So as far as our districts go, we have the Lady Liberators will compete in Class 4 along with Buffalo, Dixon, Osage, Bolivar, and Stratford. So Lady Liberators will definitely be prepared and ready to go for districts as conference play is extremely tough. We've got Bolivar, West Plains, Logan Rogersville, Hillcrest, Branson, Marshfield, and Carl Junction, and several of those teams are state ranked. So it's going to be an exciting February, not just for the Lady Liberators, but for the Liberators, and it's going to be excited to watch them compete in the first ever Ozark Mountain Conference basketball season here. Well, we've got about 1:25 left till tip-off. The teams are headed to their benches. We will do a starting lineup and national anthem, so we're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll be back with starting lineups, and we'll be ready to go here and tip-off here at Marshfield High School. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Drs. Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All clothing is arriving at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at C&C's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
All right, basketball fans, we're back here at Marshfield High School. We've got our starting lineups introducing right now. First off, for the Marshfield Lady Blue Jays, as stated, coming in with a record of 15-4. We've got a freshman guard, number 1, Izzy Churn, a 5'10" sophomore guard, forward, number 2, Kendall Dolan, a 5'6" junior guard, number 14, Tilly Greenfield, a 5'9" junior guard, number 20, Quinn Aldridge, and a 6'2" forward, a sophomore, number 21, Peyton Ward. That's your starting lineups for the Lady Jays, and they're coached by Trish Marsh. For the Lady Liberators, we have a number 3, Emma Goodman, a junior, number 10, Cammie Bryan, a senior, number 14, Megan Howard, a junior, number 23, Carly Cribs, and a senior, number 44, Casey Jenkins. And your Lady Liberators are coached by Mr. Darren Archer. It's good to see Coach Archer back, as he was absent all last week due to sickness, so he's back on the sidelines tonight. Just a couple of notes to make note as far as Marshfield goes. They're extremely young, starting 4 underclassmen and only 1 junior, so they're going to be pretty good for the next few years. If any of you all remember watching the Lady Jays about 10 years ago, back in my day, you'll remember Lauren Aldridge, which is the older sister of Quinn Aldridge that's starting tonight, the junior. Lauren went on, she played here at Marshfield. They finished in 3rd place in Class 4 back in the day, and she went on and played at, she went to KU, and then she transferred over to Mizzou. She got to play a couple years with the future Hall of Famer Sophie Cunningham. So that's just kind of a little bit of history there. So like I said, the Lady Jays are very talented, extremely young, but they are ranked number 4 in Class 5 coming out today. Well, we've got the Lady Jays in pink with blue paneling, and the Lady Liberators are in the white uniforms with the blue and gold trim, and the Lady Jays are going to get the first possession here on the tip. We've got Turn out as her point guard, kicks it over to Dolan. Dolan's going to shoot the 3 on the right wing and drain it. And the Lady Jays applying full court pressure. Lady Liberators turn it over. They throw it right into Ward's hand, the 6'2" sophomore. And the Lady Liberators are going to take back over here on this possession. Goodman gets it over to Bryan. Bryan over to Jenkins. Still haven't got it past half court. And Bryan gets it past half court, but she's going to take too many steps, and they're going to get her for traveling. So the Lady Liberators, not exactly the start we wanted here. They've already given up a 3-point basket along with 2 turnovers here, as the Lady Jays have applied full court pressure on both times. Lady Jays take it back over here. Ward, she kicks it into Dolan. Guarded by Jenkins. Kicks it back out to, that is number 13, Desha. Kicks it back over to Dolan on the left wing. Here comes Desha. She dribble penetrates, stopped by Goodman. Kicks it over to Ward in the corner on the left side. Lady Liberators kind of just playing a zone matchup. Great defense there by Jenkins, and she gets the block. And they're going to call it off on Jenkins. And it's going to be Lady Blue Jay ball underneath their basket. That's going to be a turn. She's throwing it in for the Lady Jays. There's Carly Cribbs. She gets the deflection in the steal. She's going to go coast to coast, lays it up for 2. Great defense there by the junior guard Cribbs, and she strikes first for the Lady Liberators. Here comes Dolan back the other way for the Lady Jays. She gets it over to Desha. Back over to Turn at the top of the key. Lady Liberators, they're playing back in a man-to-man now. There's Ward. She's going to shoot the jump shot there at the free throw line, and she's going to drain it. And the Lady Liberators turn it back over again. They throw it right into Ward's hand, and she's going to lay it up for 2. And Coach Archer's going to call a quick 30-second time out here right out of the gate. We're going to keep it right here. Lady Jays 7 and the Lady Liberators 2. Lady Liberators now with 3 turnovers here, just barely not even 2 minutes into the game. Having a little hard time here with the full court press of the Lady Jays. They're just kind of playing a diamond press right now, and they're putting the 6'2" sophomore forward, Ward, on top of this diamond, and we're just throwing it right into her hands. So we're definitely going to have to adjust that, or it's going to be an extremely long night for the Lady Liberators. Here come the Lady Liberators back out. They get it across half court, and they turn it over again. That's going to be number 20. That's going to be Aldridge with the steal. She gets it out to Ward. Here come the Lady Jays. They kick it over to Turn in the corner. 3 ball in, good. The Lady Jays now with an 8-point lead, 10-2 over the Lady Liberators with 5:52 left to play in the first quarter. Howard, they get it over to Howard, back over, skip pass to Cribbs. Cribbs gets a long diagonal pass to Bryan. Great look there, all the way from the half-court line down to the opposite side of the block, and they score 2. That's exactly what the Lady Liberators are going to have to do if they want to keep up pace here with the Lady Jays. And they're going to get a traveling call on Ward. And so a big stop there for the Lady Liberators. Lady Jays still in their diamond press here. Bryan gets it into Goodman. And another steal there. There's Dolan. She kicks it over to Ward. Ward jump shot and good. Lady Liberators now with 5 turnovers here off the full court press. And here comes Bryan over to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to try to dribble through 2 people. She gets it over to Jenkins across half court. Here comes Cribbs. She's going to go coast to coast. Nice move by Carly Cribbs. And she lays it in for 2. Ward is going to dribble it up, guarded by Goodman. She gets it over to Aldridge. Over on the right side to Dolan, over in the corner to Ward. 4:47 left to play in the first quarter. Lady Jays 12, Bolivar 6. And there's Aldridge. She's going to dribble, penetrate all the way to the basket. Nice little move there. Shot up, no good. But there's that's Greenfield with the rebound, and she's going to put it in for 2. Here comes another steal by the Lady Jays. They're hustling, fighting for the ball. That's Greenfield on the block. She gets it over to Ward and lays it in for 2. The Lady Jays now with their biggest lead of the game. And Howard gets it over to Cribbs. They break the full court press. There goes Goodman, and she lays it in for 2. Lady Liberators just got to be extremely patient. They can break this press. We've seen it now 3 times where they've scored 6 fast break points off of it. Ward's got it out at the top. She's going to make a move on Jenkins, lays it up, and good. Ward on fire tonight, as she already has 10 points out of the 18, and we're just 4 minutes left, 4 minutes into the first quarter. Here come the Lady Liberators. They get it across half court. Howard diagonal pass over to Cribbs. Cribbs jump shot off the mark, no good. That's rebounded by Greenfield. And she's going to get it out to Aldridge. Aldridge is going to get it across half court. And she kicks it over to Turn. Here comes Turn making a move to the basket. Off the mark, no good. Goodman with the rebound. And she's going to push it across half court for the Lady Liberators. 3:16 left to play in the first quarter. Marshfield 18, Bolivar 8. Howard over in the corner. She feeds Jenkins inside. That's going to be blocked by Greenfield. There's Dolan. She's going to recover the basketball. Gets it out to Turn, going all the way. Thought about a jump shot, but there's Howard with the steal. She throws it away. Lady Liberators get a big stop there. Lady Liberators are going to kind of slow down the pace here. They get it over to Bryan. Here comes Bryan. Great drive there by Bryan. She's going to be fouled. That's going to go against number 21, Peyton Ward. It's going to be her first personal, team first of the quarter. And that's exactly what the Lady Liberators are going to have to do if they want to win this ball game. Attack the rim, and get the Lady Jays in some foul trouble here. It's going to be Bryan underneath, and she's going to try to get it in to Howard, but she throws it right out of bounds. And another turnover by the Lady Liberators. 2:44 left to play in the first quarter. Marshfield 18, Bolivar 8. And here come the Lady Jays. That's going to be Greenfield over on the left side. Kicks it over to Dolan. Dolan kicks it back over to Aldridge. Lady Liberators still kind of in a matchup, man-to-man defense. Well, it actually looks like they've switched their defense to zone. And great cut there, backdoor by Dolan, and she's going to be fouled by Megan Howard. And Dolan's going to go to the line for two. That's going to be Megan's first personal, team first of the game. And first free throw up and good for the sophomore Dolan. Dolan, just an all-around athlete for Marshfield. I remember back in the fall watching her on the softball field. An all-state pitcher there for the Lady Blue Jays. She gets the second free throw to go. Marshfield 20, and there's that's Greenfield with the deflection, but the Lady Liberators get it back, and all the way back down the floor, Roten finds Bryan to break the full court press there, and they bring the Lady Liberators within 10. And Coach Marsh is going to call a quick 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break and send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Welcome back, Lady Liberator basketball fans. Lady Jays have possession here. They're going to bring it across half court. Lady Jays leading the Lady Liberators 20-10 with 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. There's Ward. She puts it up strong. Off the mark, no good. She gets her own rebound. Battling out with her is Howard. Here comes Dolan. She'll drive all the way to the basket, lay it in with a nice left-handed for Dolan, and that gives her 7 on the evening already. Here come the Lady Liberators trying to break the full court press. Goodman's going to take it all the way. Jump, pop, shot, no good. And there's Ward with the rebound. Ward's going to bring it up herself, walk it across half court. Ward leading all scorers with 10 points here this evening. Aldridge is going to kick it over on the left wing to Greenfield. Greenfield back to Dolan on the top of the key. Back over in the corner to Aldridge. And back on the top to Greenfield. Lady Liberators doing a great job on this defense possession, keeping the ball out of the paint. But here comes Dolan. She's going to dribble all the way down. Off the mark, no good. And the whistle blows. Looks like they're going to get an over-the-back call on number 14. That's going to go against Tilly Greenfield. It's going to be her first personal, second team of the game. Here comes Carly Cribbs. She's going to get it across half court. We've got 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. Goodman over on the left side, guarded by Dolan. She gets it back off to Cribbs. Cribbs jump shot up and off the mark, no good. Rebound by Churn. Churn's going to go all the way the length of the floor. She's got numbers. She tries to hit Greenfield, or that's Desha, but throws it into the mat. So a big break there for the Lady Liberators. And they trail by 12 here with 41 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. A big offensive possession coming up here for the Lady Liberators. And they get it across half court. Cribbs trying to find Goodman. And that's two Lady Jays collided with each other. Bryan picks it up. 3-ball off the mark, no good. And the officials are going to blow their whistle here and check on those girls. Man, they both took a hard, great effort there by the Lady Jays. Both taking a hard fall to the floor. But everybody seems to be okay. Always gets scary there when you see kids go to the floor and hit their head. And here we go. We're back to playing. Dolan on the left side kicks it over to Churn at the top of the key. I assume the Lady Jays will probably go for one shot here. Dolan's going to kick it over in the corner to Greenfield. Greenfield back up to Desha. And that's a three-point ball by Aldridge. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Howard. She gets it over to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to go for the Hail Mary half-court shot, and it's going to be no good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Marshfield 22, Bolivar 10. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Gulmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs, Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank, banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here at Marshfield High School. Lady Liberators trailing the Lady Blue Jays 22-10. Both teams coming back out on the court here for the start of the second quarter. It's going to be Lady Blue Jay ball. And Dolan's going to inbound it for the Lady Jays, and Aldridge will bring it up. That's Aldridge. She kicks it back over to Dolan. Dolan, three-pointer, no good. Goodman with the rebound. She hits Cribbs on the right wing, breaking the fast break here. Cribbs trying to get to the basket, but that's going to be Ward stopping her. And Cribbs gets it inside to Jenkins. Jenkins with a strong finish. Big shot there by Jenkins, and she brings the Lady Liberators back within 10. Back come the Lady Jays. Great defense by Jenkins there. Ward gets the ball, shoots it, three-point, off the mark, no good. And another rebound by the Lady Jays. Another shot by Ward, in and out, no good. Cribbs with the rebound. Cribbs gets it across half court, getting her offense set up. Over to Bryan. Bryan thinks about the three. She stops, pops. Nothing but didn't get any an air ball there. Jenkins tries to save it out of bounds. Back come the Lady Jays. There's Aldridge with a nice spin move. And great defense by the Lady Liberators. There's Emma Goodman fighting all over the floor. But Turn picks it up for the Lady Jays. She gets it over in the corner to Ward. And she draws the foul there on Casey Jenkins. Great defense by Jenkins. But they're going to get it, Jenkins with the blocking foul. That's going to be Jenkins' first personal foul. Team foul. First team foul as well in this quarter. Turn's going to inbound it, and Cribbs is going to deflect it out of bounds. Great job there by Cribbs taking away 3-point basket there from Ward. And the Lady Jays get it into Ward. Ward up at the top, the key to Churn. Back over to Aldridge. Aldridge being guarded. She's going to kick it out to Churn. 3-ball and nothing but the bottom of the net from Churn, the freshman guard. And she gives the Lady Jays their biggest lead today, 25-12, with 6:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Roten gets it over in the corner to Goodman. Goodman, 3-ball, and good! Goodman responds with the 3 for the Lady Liberators. Just what they needed here. And she brings it back within 10 here. 6:12 left to play in the first half. Aldridge, she dribbles it over. She gets it into Ward. Great defense there by Jenkins. Tough shot by Ward. Off the mark, no good. There's Greenfield with the offensive rebound, trying to get it to Ward. Mishandles it. And there's Aldridge with the 3-point basket. No good. There's Ward with another offensive rebound. She takes it all the way to the lane for herself. And they're going to get an over the back on Ward. And that's a big, big break for the Lady Liberators, as that's going to be Ward's second personal of the game. Ward leading all scorers right now with 10 points, and she's going to go to the bench with 2 fouls here with 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter. So this is going to be a perfect time for the Lady Liberators to bring this game closer than what it is, with their best player, Ward, going to the bench with 2 fouls. They get it across half court. Jenkins gets it over to Bryan. Bryan over to Howard in the corner. 3-ball. No good. Jenkins fighting for the rebound, but she doesn't get it. That's going to be number 13, Josie Desha. She's going to dribble it all the way up the front court over to Dolan. Dolan's going to take it to the rim, and she's stopped by Bryan. She kicks it back out to Desha. Desha kicks it over to Churn. Churn, oh, nice pass over to Greenfield. Churn with the assist there, and she lays it up for 2. Here come the Lady Liberators. They get across half court there, and Cribbs will take the ball back over and get her offense set up here. She gets it over to Howard. Howard back over to Goodman. That's going to be deflected out of bounds by Churn. And it's going to be Lady Liberator ball over in front of the student section. 5:01 left to play in the second quarter. Marshfield 27, Bolivar 15. Cribbs gets it over to Bryan. And it looks like they're going to get a blocking foul there on 1, Churn. Turney with 6 points on the day. That's going to be her first personal. Team second with 4:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Goodman gets it over to Howard. Howard with a skip pass over to Cribbs. Cribbs, 3-ball. And it gets stuck in the rim, so it's going to be a jump ball. And we will see who we can get to fetch that out of the rim here. I believe the possession is in favor of the Lady Liberators. And we're finally able to get the ball out of the rim there, as it was stuck on that 3-point shot. And with that being said, it'll be a jump ball possession, and that possession goes to the Lady Liberators. So big possession coming here for the Lady Libs. They really need a score on this drive. Bryan inbounding it. She gets Cribbs cutting across. Cribbs kicks it back out to Howard. And Cribbs with a skip pass over to Bryan. Bryan's going to dribble down, and she's going to be stopped by the Lady Jays. Kicks it back out over to Goodman. Back over to Bryan. Lady Jays kind of playing a little matchup man-to-man defense here, doing a really good job switching off. Here comes Goodman with the drive. Shot off the mark, no good. There's Jenkins with another rebound. Kicks it out to Bryan. Bryan with the 3-ball, and good! Big shot by the junior forward, Cammie Bryan. And she gets this thing back down to single digits. Back come the Lady Jays. That's going to be Churn. And Jenkins with the rebound. And Howard's going to go down as she hits her head really hard there. And they're going to clear everybody off the floor here. And we're going to take a quick 30-second break here, an injury timeout. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
All right, we're back here at Marshfield High School. Scary moment there with Megan Howard going up for a rebound, and one of those that you fall back and just, man, she hit her head really hard on the floor. Down with the trainer over in the corner. She seems to be okay, so hopefully she can return here. Mama down there checking on her, and great tough play there by Howard. And the Lady Liberators, thanks to Howard, get the ball back here and now have a chance to cut into this 9-point deficit with 4:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Lady Jays pressing like they have been all game. They get it across to Roten half court. Roten kicks it over to Cribbs, and Cribbs will pull it out and get the offense set up here. 3:51 left to play in the second quarter. Back over to Bryan, being guarded by Cherney. And Cribbs here at the top of the key. Going to play a little pick and roll with Jenkins. And still can't get anything here. Kicks it back over to Roten at the top. Roten over to Goodman. Goodman over to Cribbs in the corner. And they're going to double team Jenkins inside. So they got to kick it back out to Bryan. Bryan over to Roten. Goodman in the corner with the ball. And great ball movement here from the Lady Liberators and great defense by the Lady Jays. And that's going to get a blocking foul there. It's going to go against number 13, Josie Desha. And that's going to be her first personal of the game, team third. And Cammie Bryan's going to inbound it here for the Lady Liberators underneath. And she gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins is going to go to work here. Off the mark. No good. Bryan fighting for the rebound. She doesn't get it. That's going to be Cherney. She's going to get it up across half court. But there's Goodman deflecting it out of bounds and saving a layup for the Lady Liberators. Great hustle play there by Goodman to save a layup for the Lady Jays. And the Lady Jays will get it inbounds to Aldridge. And they'll get it back up to their point guard, Cherney. Lady Liberators still playing a man-to-man. They're back in their man-to-man defense here. There's Aldridge up top. She's stopped by Goodman, double team, and they're going to kick it out to Cherney. 3-ball off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Deshae's going to come down with it. It's going to be deflected away by Bryan. Here comes Dolan with the left-handed layup. Off the mark, no good. There's Jenkins with the rebound, and she gets it. Back come the Lady Liberators. Bryan across half court. Kicks it over to Cribbs. Here's going to come Cribbs. Kicks it over to Goodman. Goodman, 3-ball in the corner. That's good. Big shot by the junior guard, Emma Goodman. And she pulls the Lady Liberators within 6 with 2:23 left to play in the second quarter. Back come the Lady Jays. Stops there. Here comes Aldridge trying to dribble drive. And that's going to be a jump ball. Great defense there by the Lady Liberators. And it's going to be in the Lady Jays' favor here with 2:14 left to play here in the first half. It's Marshfield 27, Bolivar 21. Lady Jays get it in. That's going to be to Deshae. And over to Aldridge here. Aldridge is going to get her offense set up here. Over to Dolan, kind of just doing a little weave here. Backdoor cut to Aldridge, but going to get nothing out of it. She actually steps out of bounds trying to get it over to Dolan. And the Lady Liberators have a chance here to make this a one-possession ball game with 1:59 left to play in the second quarter. Cribbs is going to bring it up for the Lady Liberators, and she gets it across half court. Big possession coming up for the Lady Liberators. Roten with the screen. Over to Cami Bryan. Cami Bryan with the long three, and she drains it. Cami Bryan nearly out by the volleyball line, and she now makes this a one-possession game. Here come the Lady Jays. It's turn up top. She's going to drive. She's going to stop, pop, and nothing but the bottom of the net from the freshman. Nice shot there by Izzy. And she gets this ball game back to 5. 1:23 left to play. Marshfield 29, Bolivar 24. Cherney guarding Cribbs. They're going to get it over to Goodman. Goodman over to Cribbs in the corner. Come on, three, and she trains another one. Carly Cribbs. You got Goodman, you got Bryan, and then you got Cribbs. Back-to-back-to-back three-pointers. Lady Liberators within 2. And they're going to get a foul called. I think it's going to be on the baseline on the floor. So that was a smart foul there by Cribbs. Luckily, they did get it on the floor because they did make the basket. So that was in favor of us. So a great play there by Cribbs, noticing what she had there and picking up. That's an extremely smart foul there. With under a minute left to play here. 58 seconds left to play. Lady Jays ball underneath their basket. Lady Liberators trail by 2. And they're going to get it into Aldridge at the top of the key. She's going to let it go for 3. And that's off the mark. Cribbs with the rebound. And the Lady Liberators have a chance to tie it or take the lead going into halftime here. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Bryan's out top with the basketball. She gets it over to Goodman. Goodman being guarded by Desha. Roten trying to get it inside to Jenkins. And Lady Jays are double teaming her. She turns it over. Back come the Lady Jays here. They get it over to Aldridge. Aldridge, another three-point try. Off the mark, no good. Roten with the rebound. Nice strong rebound there by Heidi Roten. And the Lady Liberators are going to go for one shot here. Down 2 points here in the first half. Cribbs up top. She gets it over to Bryan. Back over to Goodman. Back over to Cribbs in the corner. Here comes Cribbs. She's going to dribble all the way up. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Cribbs. Cribbs gets it up for 3 ball, and no good. But what a fight by the Lady Liberators as they found themselves down 13 points. And they now have made this a ball game, coming all the way back and only trailing by 2 here as we go into halftime. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. Next up, we'll have our Warwick Electric halftime show. It's Marshfield 29, Bolivar 27. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Coral Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer, now through 2/16/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person. Located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Midmo Bank loves Ozark families. You see it when you walk into any of their 13 Southwest Missouri locations. I mean, have you seen their community-focused Facebook pages? With unique products like their Treehouse Club savings accounts for kids or the parent-approved debit card checking accounts for preteens, Mid-Missouri Bank provides real-life financial literacy opportunities to the young people in your life. Stop in today and see how Midmo can help. Or open an account online in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Welcome back, Lady Liberator basketball fans. We're here at the campus of Marshfield High School here tonight. The Lady Liberators opening up conference play here tonight against the Marshfield Lady Blue Jays. And they find themselves trailing here by 2 at the half. Our halftime show sponsored tonight by Warwick Electric. Get out and see Chris Warwick and all his guys for all your electric needs. We appreciate Chris for sponsoring tonight's halftime show and everything he does for Liberator Athletics and Liberator Schools. Well, we've got a fun one here in Marshfield tonight. What kind of started out a little rough for the Lady Liberators. They found themselves down 13 here early in this ball game. And they have climbed their way back in it, trailing by 2 here with 5:13, trailing by 2 here with at halftime here. So it's been an extremely exciting one, and like I said, it was a rough out of the get-go for the Lady Liberators, but they've been able to kind of calm down here. We've seen the Lady Liberators turn it over probably about 6 or 7 times there early in the first quarter, which caused a lot of the Lady Jays points. They were able to get a lot of points off of our turnovers there early in the game, but we finally have kind of settled down and got back into the groove of our game and how we do things. And things are going a lot better for us, I will have to say. We got about 4:30 left here to play until we resume play here in the third quarter. We'll go through scoring totals here. For the Lady Jays, we've got number 14, Tilly Greenfield, with 4. Number 2, Kendall Doyle with 7. Number 1, Izzy Turney with 8. And number 21, Peyton Ward with 10 as she leads all scorers. For the Lady Liberators, we've got number 44, Casey Jenkins with 2. Number 23, Carly Cribbs with 7. Number 3, Emma Goodman with 8. And number 10, Cammie Bryan, also has 10 points. So her and Ward are leading the way, both in the scoring column of this game. Like I said before earlier, Marshfield and Bolivar, this rival goes way back in the day, all the way to the 80s and 90s. And then you get into the 2000s. There's been a lot of classics between these two schools for many, many years. A lot of knockdown dragouts, as you can say. And this one is shaped up to just be like the rest of them, as we've got a 2-point game here at halftime. This is the first ever Ozark Mountain Conference for both schools here, as this is a newly formed conference. This being the first year, we have Marshfield, Bolivar, West Plains, Logan, Rogersville, Carl Junction, and Hillcrest. And not only is this the first conference game, but this is an extremely difficult conference on the both girls and boys side. The girls side, I believe we have four out of the 7 are state ranked. So anytime you have 4 out of the 7 teams in your conference state ranked, you know it's a pretty good conference. So which is great, because you know what, that's all that does is it makes you better, and it prepares you for the postseason play, which is hard to believe. We'll be beginning districts in about 4 weeks from today. Well, that's going to wrap us up here for the Warwick halftime show. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break here before we get started here with the third quarter. Both teams are headed back out to the court, so we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. Thank you again to Warwick Electric for sponsoring our halftime show. Your Lady Liberators trail the Lady Blue Jays 29-27. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with your second half action. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here at the campus of Marshfield High School, the conference opener here for the Lady Liberators. And we're getting ready to begin the third quarter, the second half here. Lady Liberators trail by 2 points, 29-27, to the number 4 state ranked Class 5 Marshfield Lady Blue Jays. Lady Liberators have fought all the way back into this game, trailing by as many as 13 early in the first quarter. So hats off to the Lady Liberators climbing all the way back and now have a chance here. It will be Lady Liberator basketball to start the to start the second half and have a chance here to take their first lead of the day here early in the third quarter. And here we go. We get it into Carly Cribbs. Lady J still in their man-to-man defense. Cribbs gets it over to Howard. Howard returning to the court after an injury. We're glad to see her back out there. Bryan, she dribbles back over to Cribbs. Lady Liberators being extremely patient here, making sure we get the right shot. Cribbs gets it back over to Bryan in the corner. Bryan's going to dribble all the way. She gets it over to Howard. Howard dishes it out to Cribbs. Cribbs, 3-ball, off the mark, no good. And that's going to be Cherney with the rebound. She's going to dribble it up across half court. Coming back the other way, she's going to stop, pop, and Howard with the rebound. And they're going to get a jump ball. That's going to be Ward and Howard fighting for the rebound there. And it's going to stay with the Lady Jays. Coach Archer won a foul there on Ward, but instead they're going to blow jump ball. Appreciate our officials being out here. And Lady Jays trying to get it in, deflected by Bryan. kicks it out to Ward for 3 points, and that's nothing but the bottom of the net for Ward. And she gives the Lady Jays a 5-point lead. Lady Jays still in their diamond press. They get it across. The Lady Liberators do. They get it over to Bryan. Bryan kicks it over to Goodman. And Jenkins lays it up for the rebound, but she gets her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled. And that's a big break for the Lady Liberators. It's going to go against Peyton Ward, which is going to send her to the bench with 3 fouls. So what a break there for the Lady Libs. 6:58 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Liberators trail by 5. Bryan gets it into Goodman. Goodman, she's going to think about it. She's going to shoot the 3 off the mark. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Jays. That's Desha, and she's going to bring it up across the court. And Desha being guarded by Bryan. Kicks it over to Turney. Turney kicks it over to Aldridge. Aldridge thought about the 3-point shot, but she kicks it back over to Dolan. Dolan just kind of doing a little weave here. Oh, and they find Greenfield. They find Greenfield at the opposite block, but Bryan ties her up, and it's going to be a jump ball, Lady Liberator ball. 6:34 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Jays still with their diamond full court press, and they break it. Howard gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins loses control over it, but she gets it back. Jenkins gets it back over to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to go all the way, off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Goodman, gets the rebound. And she stops, pops, off the mark, no good. There's Howard with another rebound. Great job by the Lady Liberators fighting on the boards here as they try to make this a one-possession game here. Howard kicks it over to Goodman. Goodman's going to dribble, being stopped. She's going to kick it back out to Cribbs. Cribbs over on the left side to Howard. Howard in the corner to Bryan. Bryan up top to Cribbs. Cribbs, 3-ball, and good! Big 3-point shot by Carly Cribbs. And that brings the Lady Liberators back within 2 with 5:42 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Liberators need a big defensive stop here. It's going to be the freshman point guard going all the way. And they're going to get a blocking foul on Jenkins. Coach Archer wanting to travel as Jenkins just kind of stood there. Turney just, Jenkins being the big girl that she is, the big and stout girl that she is, she just kind of went off of her, but they're going to call a blocking foul instead of a travel foul. And it's going to be Lady Jays ball. There's Bryan with the steal. Bryan's going to go coast to coast all the way across the court. She's going to have no numbers, so she's going to pull it back out. Carly Cribbs sets up the offense, kicks it over to Goodman. Goodman over in the corner to Bryan. Bryan thought about the 3-point shot. Back over to Carly Cribbs, and they're going to get her for a travel. Taking too many steps there. And the Lady Liberators turn it back over to the Lady Jays. 5:11 left to play in the third quarter. Marshfield 32, Bolivar 30. They get it over to Turney on the right side. Turney back up to Dolan at the top of the key over to Aldridge, being guarded by Goodman. And great defense there. Cribbs with the steal. And she's going to have no numbers. She's going to ease it up here. Good decision there by Cribbs. A little screen by Jenkins. Picks and rolls. Back over to Howard in the corner. Howard being guarded. And she gets a skip pass over to Cribbs. Cribbs, 3-ball in the corner. Oh, rims in and out. But there's Goodman with the rebound. Puts it back up for 2. And we got a tie ball game, folks. The Lady Liberators have climbed themselves all the way back into this game. And that's going to be a Marshfield timeout. They want to talk it over. And we've got a tie ball game here with 4:31 left to play in the third quarter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. The Lady Liberators, as I've once said many times, found themselves down 13 points here early in the first quarter. And they have climbed all the way back into this game when Marshfield had many chances to put us away early in the game. But the Lady Liberators and their mentality here in this game, just a never give up mentality, now find themselves tied with the Lady Blue Jays. Lady Blue Jays in the new state rankings came out today for this week are ranked number 4 in Class 5. So, man, what a big win it would be for the Lady Liberators, not just over a state-ranked team, but a conference opponent, being the conference season opener here this evening. And here we go. We're back at it. Lady Blue Jay ball. That's Desha at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Aldridge, being guarded by Goodman. She finds Greenfield at the top of the key. Got to get a big stop here for the Lady Liberators. All tied up at 32 with 4:11 left to play in the third quarter. And they kick it over to Aldridge. She's got, that's Desha. She's cutting all the way across. Nice look there by Aldridge. She lays it in for two and going to be fouled and go to the line for the three-point play. And they're going to call that, I believe, that's going to go on 14, Megan Howard. It's going to be her second personal, team second of the game. Free throw up and good. Thank you to Ankrum Law for sponsoring our free throws today, protecting what matters most. And the Lady Jays now got this back out to a three-point game. 3:58 left to play in the third quarter. Cribbs up top, gets it over to Roten. Roten trying to get it inside to Howard. Howard turns around, jump shot off the mark, no good. There's Goodman with an offensive rebound. Kicks it over to Cribbs. Cribbs being highly guarded. She kicks it back out to Bryan. Bryan kicks it over to Goodman. Goodman over to Roten in the corner. Roten off the mark and good. Tough shot there by Heidi Roten. She kisses it off the glass and lays it in for two. Marshfield 35, Bolivar 34. 3:28 left to play in the third quarter. There's Dolan at the top of the key. She gets it over to Cherney. She's trying to get back door to Aldridge. Deflected. And they're going to get a charge called on Megan Howard. Great defensive play by the senior forward, stepping up and taking the charge. And the Lady Liberators now get to go back down the other way and try to find their first lead of the day here in this ballgame with 3:18 left to play in the third quarter. Kami Bryan up at the top, guarded by Aldridge. Over to Roten, back over to Cribbs in the corner, being guarded by Cherney. Gets it into Goodman inside, back over to Cribbs. Thought about the three, she kicks it out over to Bryan. Here comes Roten. And we got a whistle, looks like a 3-second violation. And another turnover by the Lady Liberators. The Lady Jays will take back over with a 1-point lead. 2:52 left to play in the third quarter. And they get it over to Desha. Desha finds there's Cherney cutting across. She's going to draw the foul and go to the line for two. That foul's going to go on Megan Howard. Third personal, team third. And at the stripe is going to be Cherney. First one off the mark, no good. Free throws sponsored today by Ankrum Law, protecting what matters most. And we're going to have our first substitution of the day. Skyla Moore, the freshman forward, coming in with Howard. Howard's going to go to the bench with 2 fouls. Second free throw coming for Cherney. And nothing but the bottom of the net. She gives the Lady Jays a 2-point lead. Bryan's going to walk it up across the floor for the Lady Liberators. And that's going to be Cribbs up top, guarded by Desha. She gets it over in the corner to Roten. Roten finds Bryan at the top of the key. Bryan trying to dribble penetrate. She gets a jump ball. And that possession is going to go to the Lady Jays. So another turnover by the Lady Liberators, having many of chances and opportunities here to either tie this ball game up or take the lead the last couple of possessions, but just can't get over the hump. 2:17 left to play in the third quarter. Lady J basketball. Dolan at the top of the key, being guarded by Bryan. Kicks it back over to Cherney. Cherney gets it in. That's a cut in Aldridge. Aldridge with the spin move. Oh, nice move, but she can't lay it in. Off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. And it's going to be, they're going to call white ball, Lady Liberator ball. So with 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter, Lady Jays lead by 2, 36-34. Lady Liberators have a chance here to tie it up on this possession or take their first lead of the day. And that's going to be Cribbs. 3-ball in the corner. Good! There you go. The Lady Liberators, their first lead of the day, now lead by 1 with 1:45 left to play in the third quarter. A big defensive possession coming up here. Need a stop. And they find Dolan cutting across, but Bryan gets a hand on it, deflects it out of bounds. Great defense by the junior, Cammie Bryan. Cammie Bryan probably leads the all-time leading record for deflections for the Lady Liberators. Lady J's getting it inbounds. They get it into Dolan. Dolan's going to take it all the way. A wild layup. Off the mark, no good. Bryan with the rebound. She's going to go coast to coast, and she gets a jump ball there.
Jump ball, possession ball.
And the jump ball, both Bryan and Cherney kind of sharing a little words there, little emotions here going on. As I said many a times throughout the broadcast, that this is a pretty big rival game, Marshfield and Bolivar. Always a big rival in girls basketball. And it's going to be the Lady Liberators ball here. A big offensive possession here to extend this lead here as the Lady Liberators hold their first lead of the day. That's going to be Moore over to Bryan. Bryan's going to take it all the way, kicks it out to Roten. Roten with the jump shot, good! Heidi Roten with a big 16-foot jump shot over in the corner. And she gives the Lady Liberators their biggest lead of the day with 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here we go, Lady Liberators. We need a stop. And that's Aldridge up top being guarded by Goodman. She kicks it out to Cherney. Here comes Cherney back the other way. Off the mark, no good. Moore fighting with the rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball. Great job there by Skyla Moore. Getting tangled up with about two Lady J's there. Lady J ball underneath their basket. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Lady Liberators need a big stop here. They get it into Aldridge in the corner, being guarded by Roten. Great defense by Roten. Aldridge trying to find a tough shot. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Moore. Moore in trouble. She gets it out to the guard, Roten. And Roten gets it over to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to walk it up across half court. 22 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. We'll see if the Lady Liberators go for one shot here. And it looks like they're going to. Cribbs with the ball over in the corner. Gets it over to Moore, the top of the key, over to Bryan. Over to Cribbs. Here comes Cribbs. Three ball and off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Goodman. And it's going to be a jump ball. That was a tough play there. It was a jump ball, and then she fouled her, but it was a jump ball first, so great call there by the officials. And Lady Liberator basketball underneath their basket here. 3.5 seconds left to play. They get it into Heidi Roten, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line. Great inbounds play there by the Lady Liberators. Bryan finding Roten on the opposite block there, wide open. And Roten's got a chance here to extend this lead here with 2.6 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Roten coming off the bench here as the sixth man today and playing some huge minutes. First free throw up, off the mark, no good. One thing about Heidi, she's always got a smile on her face. She's always laughing. She point blank missed the free throw, and she's laughing about it. You got to love it. Second free throw off. Here we go. And drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. She's giving a fist bump to everyone. I love to see it. Half-court shot coming for, ooh, that was close by Cherney. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Lady Liberators leading the Marshfield Blue Jays 40-36. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with your fourth quarter action. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All clothing is arriving at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at CNC's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
All right, a little tongue twisted there. Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here with exciting action coming from you from Marshfield High School. Your Lady Liberators lead the Lady Jays 40-36 here as we start the fourth quarter of action. Lady Liberators climbing all the way back in this thing, down 13 points there early in the first half. And they have fought all the way back to take a 4-point lead here. 8 minutes to go, Lady Liberators, we got to finish strong here. Up at the top, Aldridge for three. And off the mark, no good. Just what the Lady Liberators needed. Cribbs with the rebound. She's going to dribble. She's going to go all the way the length of the floor, trying to find Goodman on the opposite block there. But the Lady Jays deflected out of bounds. And Bryant's going to inbound it. Bryant in trouble. She gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins gets it over to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to go all the way to the basket and lay it in for two. Great move there by the junior guard, Carly Cribbs. And she gives the Lady Liberators a 6-point lead. Back come the Lady Jays. And great defense there by Jenkins. She's going to get called for the kick there. So the kicking violation. And the Lady Jays will inbound it underneath their basket with 7:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Jays in trouble, and they're going to get a 5-second call. Big defensive stop for the Lady Liberators. And expect a diamond press here from the Lady Jays, as the Lady Liberators have had a tough time with it all night. They've got to be disciplined here and take care of the basketball, and they do, and they get it across half court. Great job, Lady Liberators, being patient there. Here comes Emma Goodman up off the mark, no good, but that's going to be out of bounds by Ward. And the Lady Liberators have a chance to take an 8-point lead here with 7:24 left to play with the ball underneath their basket. Bryant inbounding it for the Lady Liberators. She gets Roten at the top of the key. Roten over to Goodman. Goodman, 3-ball, up, off the mark. There's Bryant with an offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Cribbs. Here comes Cribbs the other way. Jump shot. Oh, and just barely misses. And foul. And that's going to be Emma Goodman's first personal foul of the game. Team first. Team foul 1. Lady Jays will take back over here with 7 minutes left to play here in the ball game. 42-36 Lady Liberators. Lady Jays just kind of doing a little weave here. They get it over into the corner to Dolan. Dolan gets it up top to Ward. Back over to Aldridge. Aldridge, deep 3-point ball off the mark, no good. There's Desha with the rebound. And they're going to get Jenkins with the foul. And Desha, she's going to go to the line, or excuse me, that's Greenfield. Tilly Greenfield, the junior, is going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. First one off the mark, no good. Here comes the second free throw for Greenfield. And she gets nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. 6:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Bolivar 42, Marshfield 37. Cribbs gets it across court to Goodman. And Goodman's going to get it back to Cribbs. Lady Liberators need to be extremely patient here on offense and get the best shot that they can get. Cribbs trying to get it into Jenkins. There's Jenkins off the mark, no good, but there's Cami Bryan with the rebound. She can't seem to finish either. Ward with the rebound. She's coming all the way. She's going to stop, pop, and drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And Coach Archer's going to call a quick 30-second timeout. Lady Liberators having plenty of opportunities here to extend the lead, but just can't seem to finish underneath as they hold a slim lead here over the Lady Jays, 42-36. 39. Well, it's been an exciting one here between the Lady Jays and the Lady Liberators. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Liberators were down as many as 13 points here in this ball game early in the first half, and they have climbed themselves all the way back into this game to take the lead here with about 6 minutes left to go here to play in the ball game. So the Lady Liberators are coming back onto the court as well as the Lady Jays, and they're going to be guarded full court press, so it's going to be extremely important here to take care of the basketball. Bryan, she's going to dribble all the way across half court, and there's Aldridge with the steal, fighting for the rebound. She gets it back. The Lady Liberators do. That's going to be Cribbs. That's going to be Ward committing the foul. So a big play there coming for the Lady Liberators, as that's going to go against Ward. So Coach March is going to have to make a decision here with Ward coming up, picking up her 4th foul here. And Ward, she leads, she ties Cribbs, leading all scorers with 15. Bryan's going to inbound it underneath, and she gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins is going to try to make a move here. She dishes it off to Carly Cribbs. Carly Cribbs lays it in and good! Tough shot there by Cribbs, but she gets it to go. She leads all scorers with 17 points, and the Lady Liberators hold a 5-point lead. Back come the other way. There's Ward, and she's going to be fouled by Bryan. And that bucket's going to be good, and she's going to go to the line for the 3-point play. Tough shot there by Ward, the sophomore, the 6'2" sophomore. That's going to be Kami Bryan's first personal of the ball game. And free throw up by Ward, nothing but the bottom of the net. So a big play there by the sophomore forward. It's Bolivar 44, Marshfield 42. 5:42 left to play in the contest. Emma Goodman gets it across half court. Being guarded by Dolan. Kicks it over to Roten. Roten kicks it back over to Cribbs. Cribbs gets it over to Goodman in the corner. Looking for Jenkins, but she's being guarded. And they're going to pick up a foul there on Dolan. It's going to be a blocking foul. And the Lady Liberators are going to inbound it underneath their basket. 5:26 left to play here in the ball game. Bolivar 44, Marshfield 42. Bryan's going to inbound it. And Bryan, she gets it into Roten. Scary pass there. Back over to Jenkins, over to Bryan in the corner. And she hits Cribbs coming across the lane. Lady Liberators are going to be extremely patient here. Try to get some time off the clock. And that's Cribbs. Cribbs is going to stop and pop for 3! Big 3-point shot by Carly Cribbs. And she gives the Lady Liberators back a 5-point lead. Aldridge in trouble. She gets it out to Dolan. Dolan's going to drain a 2-point jump shot there at the free throw line. And it's just been back and forth for about the last 8 minutes of this game. Bryan's going to get it across half court for the Lady Libs. Being guarded by Aldridge. She gets it over to Cribbs over in the corner. Gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins up and 2. The big girl, Casey Jenkins, coming away with a big basket there. Here come the Lady Jays. Ward's going to stop and pop for 3-point. And that's going to be trying to save it out of bounds as Greenfield. She gets it into Jenkins. And the ball is loose. There's going to be a jump ball possession. And that possession's going to go to the Lady Liberators. Lady Liberators are going to have to remember here, they're going to have to value the basketball here if they want to pull this thing out. That's what got us in trouble there early first in the game. Too many turnovers, so they're going to have to be patient here and value the basketball and take care of it. Bryan gets it over to Cribbs. They break it across half court, and that's another steal by the Lady Jays. Back come the Lady Jays. Here comes Ward all the way. She's going to be fouled. She's going to lay it in for 2. And being fouled by Goodman. And she's going to go to the line for the 3-point play. Coach Archer reminding his girls here to be patient, to settle down, and to take care of the basketball. That's going to be Emma Goodman's second personal of the day. Team 4th here in the quarter. 4:03 left to play. Free throw up and good. And it's Bolivar 49, Marshfield 47. 4 minutes left to play here in the contest. And there's Lauren Ward again, Peyton Ward with the steal, and she lays it in for 2. And she ties it up here, 49-all with 3:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Coach Archer's going to call timeout. We're going to take a quick break here. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Gulmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs, Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank, banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
All right, we're back here at Marshfield High School, and what we've got an exciting conference opening game here with the Lady Blue Jays, all tied up at 49 with 3:52 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lady Jays currently on a 5-0 run in about the last 20 seconds. Lady Liberators are going to have to take good care of the basketball here if they want to pull out a victory here on the road. And we're back in action here. Bryan gets it into Goodman. Back over to Bryan. They're trying to get over to Roten. A scary pass there. We're able to get it across half court. Here comes Goodman back the other way and deflected out of bounds from Dolan. So the Lady Liberators are able to break it across half court, and they'll throw it in front of our bench. 3:41 left to play here in the contest, all tied up at 49. Bryan's going to inbound it for the Lady Liberators. And she gets it into Cribbs. Cribbs is going to be guarded by Cherney. And she's stopped there by Ward. Gets it over to Roten. Roten over to Goodman. Goodman's going to dribble over to Bryan. Bryan's going to three-point ball off the mark. No good. Rebound by Greenfield. And back come the Lady Jays as they're going to try to take their first lead back in about the last 8 minutes. Big defensive possession here for the Lady Liberators. We need to stop. Out of the top of the key is Dolan. Back over to Ward. Ward's going to take it all the way. She's going to go up for 2. Off the mark, no good. And they're going to call it out of bounds on Goodman. And it's going to be Lady J basketball underneath our basket. And it looks like Coach Marsh is going to want a timeout here. A full timeout. So we're going to take another break here. 3:04 left to play, all tied up at 49. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball and listening on Your Country 99.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
We're back here at Marshfield High School, all tied up at 49. 3:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Lady Jays basketball underneath their basket. And here we go. Both teams ready to go. Official throws it in. They get it into Aldridge in the corner. Back up to Ward at the top of the key. Ward's going to take Cami Bryan one-on-one. Over for the jump shot and good. That gives Ward 25 on the night. And back come the Lady Liberators being full court press. A diamond press by the Lady Jays. And they get it across. Here comes Emma Goodman all the way up. And going to be fouled with a blocking foul. That's going to go against number 14, Tilly Greenfield. And Emma Goodman's going to go to the line for 2 big free throws here, trailing by 2 with 2:44 left to play here in the ball game. First free throw coming. And off the mark, no good for Emma Goodman. Tonight's free throws are sponsored by Ankrum Law, protecting what matters most. Second free throw coming for Goodman. And off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Dolan. She kicks it out to Aldridge. Aldridge is going to kick it over to the freshman in the corner. She's going to bang the three-point shot. The Lady Jays lead back up to 5 here with 2:32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here come the Lady Liberators. There's Roten going up for 2, and she gets it to go! Heidi Roten. Love the emotion by Heidi Roten as she lays it in for 2 and gets fouled. And she brings the Lady Liberators within 3 here. A big free throw coming here for Roten to make it a complete 3-point play. Free throw coming for Roten. Off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Roten. And they're going to say Roten was reaching in there. So that means that's our 5th team foul. So the Lady Jays are now going to be shooting free throws for the rest of the game. Both teams are now in the bonus and will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. First free throw, Dolan. This is going to be Dolan at the free throw line. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the first one. Second free throw coming for Dolan. And off the mark, no good. Jenkins with the rebound. She gets it out to Bryan. 2:24 left to play here in the contest. Marshfield 55, Bolivar 51. Cribbs has got it up at the top of the key. Being guarded by Turney. Over to Jenkins in the corner. Deflected there by Dolan. Gets it over to Jenkins. Here comes Cribbs. Jump shot. And nothing off the mark, no good. Jenkins misses the layup with the offensive rebound. And the Lady Jays secure it. 2 minutes left to play. The Lady Liberators trail by 4. They get it over in the corner. Turney's going to go all the way to the basket. And that's going to force a Lady Liberator timeout. 1:49 left to play here in the ball game. And we're going to keep it right here. Marshfield 57, Bolivar 51. What's been a swing of events here. The Lady Jays are currently on a 14-2 run here in the last few minutes of this ball game. They now hold a 6-point lead over the Lady Liberators, with Ward leading all scorers with 25 points. And that's been the biggest thing of the day. Ward it's crazy. Ward has not played a lot of this game as she's been in foul trouble most of the game. But man, when she's on the court, it makes a difference for the Lady Jays as she leads all scorers with 25 points. So we'll see what the Lady Liberators draw up here as we come out of the timeout, trailing by 6, and it's going to be Lady Jays basketball. And they're going to have to go the length of the floor here. Excuse me, it's going to be the Lady Liberators basketball. I forgot the Lady Jays just now scored. So Brian's going to get it in to Cribbs, and Cribbs is going to walk it up the court. The first time the Lady Jays haven't pressed all day. Lady Liberators need a basket here. 1:42 left to play. They get it over to Goodman in the corner, over to Moore. Moore's going to dribble it back up to the top of the key. She gets it back over to Roten, back over to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to try to take Dolan one-on-one. She gets stopped by Dolan. Three-point ball by Goodman. Off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and Goodman's going to get called over the back. And Greenfield's going to go to the line for two. Coach Archer not happy with that call, that over-the-back call. And that's going to put the Lady Jays at the line here to extend the lead to 8 with 1:23 left to play here in the fourth quarter. First free throw up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Greenfield. Our free throw is sponsored today by Ankrum Law, protecting what matters most. Second free throw coming for Greenfield. Off the mark, no good. There's Dolan with the rebound. She misses. There's Bryant with the rebound. She's going to take it all the way and deflected by Dolan there. Back over in the corner to Goodman. Goodman's going to drive baseline. Up the mark, no good. And what would have been a huge layup that we needed to go in. And now Goodman is going to go to the line for 2 points here. And they're going to call that on Tilly Greenfield. Be her fourth personal of the day. 1:13 left to play here. Marshfield 58, Bolivar 51. First free throw up and good for Goodman. Second free throw coming for the junior. And off the mark, no good. But there's the freshman Moore getting a big offensive rebound. She drives baseline. She's going to kick it out to Brian. Brian's going to kick it over to Cribbs. Cribbs, three ball. And good! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Carly Cribbs. And the Lady Liberators, they're not giving up here. They pull back within 3 points with 1:03 left to play here in the ball game. And they're going to call a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break and send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here at Marshfield High School. Lady Liberators trail 58-55 with 1:03 left to play here in the fourth quarter. What's been an exciting game from the tip-off till now. Lady Liberators, they come out in a full court press here, and they need a big defensive stop. Lady Jays get it in. That's going to be Ward getting it over across to Dolan. Dolan back over to Ward at the top of the key. 52 seconds left to play here. The Lady Liberators trail by 3. And Ward's being guarded by Brian. And Brian's going to commit the foul there on Ward and send Ward to the line for 2 free throws here. So second personal for Cammie Bryan. And 46 seconds left to play. 58-55 Marshfield. Peyton Ward with her 2 biggest free throws of the day coming up right here. First free throw is up. And no good. So a big break there for the Lady Liberators. Checking in back in the game is Jenkins, and Moore will go to the bench. Second free throw coming up for Ward. And that one's nothing but the bottom of the net. 46 seconds left to play. Lady Liberators trail by 4. And they get into the Cribbs, back over to Brian. 40 seconds left to play here in the contest. They get it over to Roten. Roten's going to dribble at the top of the key. And she finds Cribbs. And she's going to screen for Cribbs. Goodman over in the corner. We got a score. 30 seconds left. Down by 4. Brian pulls up for 2. Off the mark. No good. There's the rebound by Ward. 20 seconds left, and the Lady Liberators trail by 4. Ward having a trouble getting across half court, and she does. And we finally foul her with 14 seconds left to play. And Ward's going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. Peyton Ward leading all scorers with 26 points. First free throw's up and good, nothing but the bottom of the net. Our free throws today are sponsored by Ankrum Law, protecting what matters most. Second free throw coming for the sophomore forward, and that's good. She gives the Lady Jays a 6-point lead here with 14 seconds left to play. Here comes Cribbs, back over to Bryan, and that's going to be a turnover. And a foul committed by Bryan there. And Cherney's going to go to the line to put this thing away for the Lady Jays. First free throw up by the freshman, and that's good. Second free throw, good. And that gives her, the freshman guard, 16 points on the day. And here come the Lady Liberators and Goodman. Goodman's going to throw it up, off the mark, no good, and that's going to be the ball game. And the Lady Liberators fall. The final score, Marshfield 63, Bolivar 55. We'll be back in a couple minutes with our post-game action. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Coral Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer, now through 2/16/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Welcome back, Lady Liberator basketball fans. We're here at Marshfield High School as the Lady Liberators fall to the Class 5 state-ranked number 4 Marshfield Lady Blue Jays of a score of 63-55. Leading the way in scoring was Ward with 28 points. And then for the Lady Liberators, we had Emma Goodman with 11, Cammie Bryan with 10, Casey Jenkins with 4, Heidi Roten with 7, and leading the Lady Liberators tonight in scoring was the junior Carly Cribbs with 23. We got Coach Archer here with us now for our post-game show. Coach, it was a hard-fought battle. Came up a little short, but you got to give the girls credit. Trailing by 13 there early in the first half, we could have give up. They could have put us away, but we just kept crawling back in, and we made it a game.
We did, and I apologize. I'm having a little trouble breathing, but and it's not just because I'm old and fat. But I was proud of our girls. after that first quarter, actually at the 3-minute mark, I told our assistants, this is going to go one of two ways. We're either going to get turbo clocked or we're going to get back in this thing. And to our girls' credit, they got back in it.
Right. No, that's what I said many times on the broadcast is Marshfield had many of chances to put us away there early, but we just kind of had that never give up mentality. And we just kind of kept fighting back possession after possession. When you look at Marshfield's roster, they're super young, starting mostly all sophomores and freshmen, and leading the way was Peyton Ward, an extremely nice player. She ended the night with 28 points, and I feel like she wasn't even on the floor that much.
She wasn't. She was on the floor about half the game because she got in foul trouble. And to our girls' credit, they realized that, and they kind of kept going back at her. But, boy, when she was on offense, we threw everything but the kitchen sink at her, and she just found ways to score, and she's a heck of a ball player.
Right. No, absolutely. And, something that we talked about as we opened up the broadcast is just, this is our first conference game in the Ozark Mountain Conference, and looking over there at the wall and seeing all the conference schools. I think I said earlier, 4 out of the 7 is state ranked, with one being Marshfield tonight.
Exactly.
State ranked number 4 in Class 5. So I feel like, as a coach, you got to be proud of your team for the battle that they put up here this evening.
Absolutely. And, we've done this, it seems like, night in and night out against really good teams. We're right there. We just can't seem to find that way to get over that hump, and we're going to eventually. I know I keep saying that, but these girls are too gutsy, and they're going to find a way. And, I felt like Megan Howard got off to a really good start tonight, especially on defense and rebounding, which is where we need her. And she ended up getting her bell rung right there before half, and we gave her a go. But after a few minutes, I didn't feel good about keeping her in there and taking any chances. So, and give Heidi Roten credit. She had a heck of a game again tonight.
That was my next. You stole my next thing.
She's just finding ways to get it done, both ends. And gosh, that's exactly what we need from her. And she's doing exactly what we ask of her, and it changes night in and night out, and she adjusts and just goes on about her business.
Yeah, and you got to love just the passion and the fight, the love. I mean, there's all kinds of words that you can describe Heidi Roten. She can turn the ball over, and she can still be smiling ear from ear all the way back to the other end. Yeah. And just always kind of has that positive mentality. And, sometimes you need that out there on the court because, some things aren't going to go your way. But, Heidi, all the credit goes to her. I felt like she kind of kept us in the game there as it went on. And she made some big shots and some big plays. And, she really stepped up big for us tonight.
Absolutely. Can't say enough for her. And just overall our play, we made some adjustments throughout the game, and our girls are getting to the point where we're able to adjust on the fly a little bit better. And here again, I know we lost another one, but my goodness, I can't go home with many complaints. We just got to keep grinding.
Yep, got to keep grinding. And it doesn't get any easier. You get 2 days off. You go back to the gym to practice, and you go home for your conference home opener against the number 5 state-ranked team in Class 5, the Hillcrest Lady Hornets. And, they're going to be ready for us, and, hopefully we're ready for them. So
absolutely. And then the Monday after that, we have West Plains, who's receiving votes in Class 5. So it's just right from the frying pan into the fire.
That's right.
And that's why we toughened up our schedule a lot this year, just to prepare us for nights like this. This is not an easy place to play. Mm-hmm. You've been here before. You know how tough it is. And, man, we had them on the ropes and just couldn't get over that hump. But I'm awfully proud of our effort.
Absolutely. Extremely proud of the Lady Liberators, like you said. Marshfield's a really good team. They got a lot of good young players, and we held right there with them. We just couldn't push through and finish, but we're going to get there, like you said. And it's crazy to think districts will be starting in 4 weeks, and that's when you want to be playing your best ball.
That's right.
But again, congratulations. Like I said, I know we didn't come up with the victory, but just congrats on your girls on playing a really hard-fought game against an extremely tough opponent tonight. So we'll take a couple-day break, and we'll be back Thursday night against Hillcrest. So thanks again, Coach, for coming up.
Sounds great. And once again, we appreciate everything you all do for all of our athletic programs and your coverage. And I'm telling you right now, for a school our size, we're blessed to have the coverage that we do, and we appreciate it.
We love being here. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Be safe traveling back home.
You bet.
All right, well, that's Coach Archer there for our Coach's post-game show. The Lady Liberators fall to the number 4 state-ranked in Class 5, the Marshfield Lady Blue Jays, 63-55 in what was a very hard-fought battle for the Lady Liberators. Just came up short and couldn't finish it out. Carly Cribbs, the junior, leading the way for the Lady Liberators with 23 points tonight. And the Lady Liberators will be back in action against conference foe Hillcrest back at home on Thursday evening. That tip-off will set to begin around 7:15, 7:30 with a 3-game night. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here this evening. We'll be right back here in less than 24 hours with the boys taking on the Blue Jays. Look for about a 6:30 tip-off tomorrow night right back here in Marshfield. We're going to sign it off here from Marshfield High School. Kent, it's been fun, an exciting game, but I think we're ready to call it a night. So it's been a Monday. So thank you all to listening out there. Back home in Bolivar and across the world, we appreciate all of our listeners and our fans viewing here this evening. And thanks for everybody that tuned in here to the conference opening game of the season for the Lady Liberators. They fall here with a score of 63-55 against the Marshfield Lady Blue Jays. Well, we're going to sign off here. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99. Good night, Liberators, and stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow.
This Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic. Caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Southwest Sewer and Septic. CNC Farm and Home. Home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your number one electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator athletics and the support of our kids.
The line between us was drawn.